Welcome to day 9 of our walk through the Bible in 2026. Our scriptures today are Genesis chapters 19 and 20, Matthew chapter 8, verses 23 through 34, and Psalm chapter 7, verses 1 through 9. In Genesis, we read about God wanting to save Lot and his whole family before destroying Sodom and Gomorrah. He told Lot to get everyone in his family, get out of the city, and don't look back. That seems like pretty straightforward instructions, doesn't it? Especially when you consider that it was coming directly from an angel of the Lord. But when Lot attempted, maybe feebly, to tell his family that they needed to leave the city, they thought he was joking. And Lot himself, even after hearing it straight from the Lord's messengers, hesitated to leave. The angels had to physically seize his hands and the hands of his wife and 2 daughters, and then rush them to safety outside of the city. Oh my goodness, what a patient and gracious God we have. God could have said, well, I told Lot to get out. I gave him plenty of time and chances. Too bad for him. But that's not what our God said. Instead, even though God was furious with the people of Sodom and Gomorrah and of the things going on there, he physically reached out to save Lot when Lot was unwilling to do so or unable to do so himself. God wants the best for us, even when it doesn't feel like it. Lot was leaving behind his home, his belongings, his animals, all that he had accomplished, and it probably didn't feel like that was best thing for he and his family right then. But God knows best. He always has, he always will, and he always wants what's best for his children. It's just so hard for us to listen and for us to obey blindly. We want to be in control of ourselves. We think we know what's best. We tend to go with our own known plan over God's unknown plan for our lives. And sometimes God just has to reach down and grab us and shake us and make us pay attention to his plan. Quite a number of years ago now, I was talking to a very wise friend about how God was working in my life at the time, powerfully and somewhat painfully, actually. And I was questioning why it took me so long to listen to God in this particular area. And my friend looked at me and she said, maybe if you had paid attention to all the toothpicks God's been throwing at you, he wouldn't have needed to hit you over the head with a 2x4. Isn't that the truth? I'm trying to be a lot more aware and obedient of the toothpicks in my life now so that God doesn't have to step in with a 2x4, grab me, or drag me to safety as he did with Lot. Wouldn't that be a great thing for all of us? Let it be, dear Lord. Let it be.